Tom Zort here, outside of Gideon's. I know we're late on the whole Cookie of the Month craze, but there's chocolate, caramel, and coconut. And the coconut pieces are falling off, but we have to do what we normally do, and that is break this bad boy apart. Go this way. There we go. You get to see the nice cake-like consistency of this cookie, and it's similar to their chocolate chip one. They kind of like just covering the outside of chocolate chip, which makes it very messy to eat. But luckily, it's only like 80 out right now, so it's not melting. Let's see how this is. I love the flavors, but the coconut is just falling. Like they sprinkle coconut on the top without adhering it. You have some flavor of the coconut on the inside, but you only get caramel. I wish the coconut chips were on the inside instead of just on the top, because they just keep falling off. It's a great attempt, and I do like the cookie. It's just not made with as much care as you'd think it would be. The hunks of coconut should be on the inside. That's just my opinion. It's a very good tasting cookie, and I'm gonna finish eating it. So, finished having the cookie, and just to wrap up, I've had better and I've had worse from there. They're all still tasty. It's just I felt like it was rushed. Whatever they did, like the dried coconut chips instead of sweetened coconut on the inside, it just didn't work for me. It tasted well, but the construction was kind of poor. Like they just thought let's sprinkle some coconut chips on top, and that's all they did. Tom Zort Road to the about to head into Enzo's Hideaway for a lunch, dinner, who knows. Well, howdy y'all, Tom Zort. We are now sitting inside of Marie and Enzo's Hideaway, which, if you can tell, is kind of looking like a bunker or a speakeasy. They do have a bread service, which is nice. That comes along with your meal. You got some oil and vinegar. I wish there would have been some oregano thrown in there, but the oil and vinegar is a better thing than butter. I'm not a big fan of bread and butter. I'd rather have it be a little bit more, Italian. I did order the spaghetti and meatballs, as well as the charcuterie board, so that's all will be coming. Fatty, no drinks, just an unsweet tea. Nothing excited. But the bread is really good. It's a focaccia. I kind of wish it was more of an Italian bread, but the focaccia is pretty good. And very fresh. And airy. I like, I guess you can say it's glutinous then. A lot of air in the dough. We'll see what happens when the meats come. One positive thing that I should bring up, non-paper straws on property. I search out places with non-paper straws, like Joffrey's. No paper. Paper things dissolve. Starbucks even gives out the paper straws. Try getting a Frappuccino with a paper straw. By the time you finish drinking it, you're drinking more fiber than you are Frappuccino. But this is either corn plastic or avocado plastic or agave plastic. One of those weird fake plastics. Not from petroleum. Well, the charcuterie board is here. I put food cams so you can see the plate. So you don't really see me picking up pieces of cheese and meat. I'm going to try one of everything quickly and tell you all how it goes. Except for maybe the peppers, because it's a pepper, who cares. So first I'm going to go with this pepperoni looking stuff, which looks like pepperoni. But it's a little bit longer, so I'm getting maybe like a supersat. That's very tasty. A little spicy, but good. Oh, the cheese is spot on. I will put a list of what all the different items are. I didn't memorize them. Obviously you can tell this is salami. A little bit more saltier, less spicy. We got some, looks like Serrano ham or prosciutto. And get some melon with it, but I don't think we have any melon. That's really good. And it looks like we have a bit of a pecorino romano, a very hard cheese, crumbly, and dry. Okay, I need a drink now. There's also some tapenades at the end here. Looks like something sweet, maybe like a fig. I'm gonna give it a shot. What's the worst gonna happen? Mustardy, sweet, it's definitely fig. There's some capers in here. It definitely balances out. It definitely equals out to a palate cleanse, maybe. We also have an olive assortment, some black and green olives. This is just going to be salty and briny, but let's have one anyway. Very salty.
I didn't realize I left this here. How is it?
Very good.
Good.
And let's try one of the peppers for safe measure. Looks like a cherry pepper or sports pepper kind of thing. Slightly sweet, very a heat that approaches you from behind. So I'm gonna finish this up and drink more water now because that was a little bit spicy. Okay, my spaghetti and meatballs have arrived already and they look delicious. The spaghetti is slightly on the al dente side, which is kind of nice the way I like it. Let's start this meatball though. It's very soft, which I'm not surprised by. I'm not sure how they make the meatball. It's very tasty. You can kind of tell the breadcrumbs a little bit, which is fine. I kind of like when you can tell there's a little bit of bread in the meatball. Taste-wise, it's a very good combination. I'm not sure if it's just beef or if it's the beef and pork combo, but it looks like they're braised in the sauce, not seared first. Normally, if I make a meatball, I'll sear it first and then put it in the sauce, kind of soften it up. This seems to be braised in the liquid, which is cool. Nothing wrong with that. As for this pasta itself and the sauce, let's try a little bit of the spaghetti. The sauce is on a slightly bit of the sweeter side. They do have some basil on the plate. The noodles are definitely more towards the al dente, which is fine, kind of the way I prefer it. The noodles has no bite to it. It's kind of like, meh. Part of me wishes this dish might have been available in a Fradiabla, a little bit spicy, some crushed red pepper, but the sauce is a nice balance between like a sweetened pizza sauce and a bolognese. The thin sauce though, it feels like they took a puree, a very fine puree to make it. And so if you have like a picky kid, they'll definitely be a fan of this sauce because there's no chunks of tomato in it. Just saying. But I'm gonna finish my meatballs and spaghetti. Very good, and come back once I'm done. So, done with Marie and Enzo's Hideaway. Good meal. Alright, Tom Zort here, Rogue Disney, outside of Salt and Straw. About to head in, hopefully. I don't really see a line, so I guess I can just stand behind the people here. I guess that's the case. But, seems like a lot of... Alright, come on. Gideon's, you have a 2 hour, like an hour wait sometimes still. This is a brand new ice cream place and it's like a couple of people. It's only been open for like a day. Kind of interesting. But here we are. We'll see what we get when we go inside. Okay, olive oil. Alright.
Is your ice cream removed?
Surprisingly sweeter than you'd think.
It's like dipping your bread in olive oil.
Yeah.
And then...
Okay. What's your
Yeah. Surprise me. I like being surprised.
I wasn't even gonna try that.
This one's the salty guava donut and cheese.
Salted caramel and what?
So the salty guava donut and cheese.
Oh, okay. I love guava.
There's a salty donuts in our South Beach location. So.
Ooh, you really get the guava hints. It's slightly sweeter than the fruit itself, so it's almost like guava paste.
Yes, and I honestly, you can always do a split scoop, and I think those two will literally like cousins.
Which two?
The olive oil and the salty guava.
Okay, I can see that mellowing out the. All right, let me actually pick one to try myself. Can I try the lavender and honey? So. Ooh, it's purple.
Yes, it's lavender actually.
Very mellow. And better than the Honeydukes lavender.
The honeydew lavender?
Honeydukes in Universal, they have the honey. They have a lavender and I think it's a lavender and caramel over there.
Okay.
This is better.
I've heard some other like renditions of like the lavender.
Yeah. All right, so I do know what I'm gonna get now. I think. Oh wait, can I try one of the limited editions? Can I try the? What's the Rosie the Pink Flamingo?
So that one's going to be a strawberry tart ice cream with homemade gummy squares from our kitchen. So.
And the Tropical Tropic Twist, what's
so
that?
That one is going to be a sherbet. It's going to have a citrus raspberry and mango mousse. So also inside.
Surprise me then. From one of the limited editions. Surprise me.
Do you like key lime pie?
Yes. That's not really surprising thing, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the spoons when I'm done with them.
That's the bottomless limes.
Bottomless. Ooh. Love the texture. And very tart. Very tart. All right, I'm gonna do 2 scoops, and I want to do the key lime with the guava donut. What's the dip?
Baseball stacked on top of each other, and then if you're doing split, it'll be like
I just want a single.
I'll do the split. Yeah, I've just had a Gideon's cookie before coming over here. I can cut some of the calories down.
I do like this split because it's like not too much.
Yeah.
And you can finish it. So. And
You can split a single. Oh, I'll do the chocolate and brownie and the dip. You can't go wrong with that combo.
Oh, you gotta remember that you guys have a flight? You have flights?
The brownie and
How does the flight work?
so that's gonna be 4 kids scoops. It's like a place.
Alright, I'll have to come back for that and try it.
You get a lot of like
Variety.
A lot of choices of variety.
I could like try to see around like this.
How can you guys have last chance scoops when you've been open 2 days?
I did not want anyone to ask that because I don't even know.
I'm just saying, like, you've been open for 2 days. It's like, how can you have last chance?
It's from like other series.
There could be like first chance scoops.
Honestly, no, that would have been smarter.
I'm just
Like, how long have you been open? I'm like, 8 hours.
yeah, I'm just saying, your location, you guys could have, if you guys were closer to the main hub, you guys would be a lot more crowded.
Which one?
If you guys were closer to the main hub, this guy's, I think, is hurting you, because,
Also, our space is crazy.
yeah, and I mean, Everglades has the same issue being so close to the edge and exit, compared to Gideon's, where it's like in the main section, they like, I just feel bad for,
Have like that thing where like kids are going home and they're just like,
yeah, if you're parked in your own garage, you're, alright, well, thank you very much. I can get a bottle of water down that? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, you have scoops. That's adorable. Hi, how are you?
good, how are you?
I'm good. Tom Zort Road Disney. I just picked up my ice cream from Salt and Straw. I got the salted guava donut, or guava donut, and the cheesecake. I must say, this ice cream is great. The guava, very salty and very guava-y, and the texture, it's so good. They allow you to do split cups here to get like 2 flavors for one. This combo with the very tart cheesecake and the very salty, like melony taste of the guava. Great pairing. They offer flights and free samples, as you saw before. But this is a great flavor pairing. One I recommend. So it's very complex. Tom Zort wrote Disney saying, "Don't be afraid to be the fool, and have some ice cream and salt and straw, and have fun on vacations." I won't bite. He might, but I gotta finish this before it melts. So we had a day of old and new and some treats. But this is Tom and Zort Rogue Disney. I hope you enjoyed the look at the cookie of the month, a look inside of Enzo's with some meal and food, and first ever for me, it's salt and straw. So some new things, some old things, but a good day of eating out nevertheless. And now I need to go take a nap. Tom Zort Rogue Disney saying, don't be afraid to be fool, have some fun, enjoy your vacations. Don't be afraid to say hi, I won't bite, but he might. Bye everyone.